Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The latest episode of WWE SmackDown saw a major match being announced for the upcoming Evolution PLE. WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton defended her title against Nia Jax in a last woman standing match last week in a grueling match. The latest episode of SmackDown saw Tiffany announce that she would be defending her title at Evolution against her Elimination Chamber tag team partner, Trish Stratus. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo was extremely unhappy with Triple A's decision regarding this match. Addressing the match on the latest episode of Bro Down on Sportskeeda Wrestling, he said that it made the rest of the roster seem irrelevant. He said that the decision to hand Trish Stratus this title opportunity meant that everybody else on the roster doesn't means ***. The Evolution PLE is set to take place next Sunday at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. 6 matches have already been announced for the show, with both the Women's World Title and the WWE Women's Championship being defended on the show. Moreover, a Battle Royale has also been announced for the PLE, with the winner receiving a Women's World Title shot at Clash in Paris. FaZe is a WWE writer at Sportskeeda Wrestling. He is a BBA graduate who is passionate about sports and wants to make a career in that field. This passion led to a postgraduate degree in journalism, which helped him pivot into becoming a sports writer. When writing, he puts the utmost importance on accuracy and thorough research. FaZe has 6 years of work experience across 4 companies. He started his career with Zomato and then moved to Amazon. He shifted to becoming a football writer at TV9 Digital and is now with Sportskeeda. He covered the Wrestling Extreme Mania event in Gurgaon in 2025, where he had the opportunity to interview Raj the Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. At the same event, he also got quick interviews with former WWE superstar Dijak and Japanese Joshi legend Emi Sakura. When it comes to his favorite wrestlers, FaZe has 2 names in mind. He loved to watch Triple H before the current WWE CEO retired, and he is a huge fan of Roman Reigns. Being a loyal fan since the Tribal Chief Shield days, FaZe credits Roman's mic skills and unmatched in-ring storytelling for his mega success. When he was young, one in-ring story left a lasting impression on his mind and eventually got him hooked on WWE. That match was Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania 24. Apart from that, he is also a fan of Raw. When FaZe is not writing for Sportskeeda, he loves to keep up with other sports. He is an avid cricket and football fan, a huge gamer, and loves playing some RPGs on the PlayStation. In what many are calling a pivotal moment in WWE's modern era, a controversial booking decision made by Triple H during a recent episode of SmackDown has ignited a storm of reaction across the wrestling world. According to a WWE veteran who spoke exclusively with us, this move sends a troubling message about the rest of the roster. Everybody else doesn't means ***. Let's unpack the moment, the fallout, and what it says about WWE's creative direction under Triple A. The July 5th edition of SmackDown will be remembered for one thing: the sudden and decisive return of a part-time megastar, most likely Roman Reigns or someone in the Brock Lesnar tier, immediately inserted into the main event picture, bypassing weeks, if not months, of ongoing storytelling involving full-time talent. While fans in the arena erupted with cheers, backstage, the mood was more complicated. A respected WWE veteran, who has seen generations of talent come and go, spoke with us on condition of anonymity. Their words were blunt. Triple H made a choice that says only one person matters. It's the same story we've seen for years, but worse in some ways, because it looked like WWE was changing. Now it's like, nah, everybody else on the roster doesn't means ***. The core of the criticism centers around how this decision seemingly buried ongoing storylines and rising stars. Superstars like LA Knight, Grayson Waller, and even long-term mainstays like AJ Styles or Kevin Owens have been building momentum for months, only to be overshadowed in one night. This isn't a new phenomenon in WWE. Historically, the company has been guilty of leaning on part-time talent during big moments. The difference now is that under Triple A's supposed wrestling-first vision, fans and talent alike expected a shift away from that formula. There was a real sense that SmackDown had turned into something different, the veterans said. Now it feels like we're right back where we were. To fairly judge Triple A's move, it's important to understand what's at stake. WWE is riding high post-WrestleMania 40, and with Endeavor's influence and mounting competition from AEW, there's pressure to deliver blockbuster television. By bringing back a proven draw, the creative team may be playing it safe, but safe isn't what's best for the long-term development of the brand. Critics argue this decision, made with short-term ratings in mind, devalues the consistency of full-time workers who show up week after week, cutting promos, wrestling TV matches, and connecting with fans in ways no one-night return can replicate. When you give the spotlight to someone who hasn't been around in months and skip over the guys busting their ass every night, the veteran added, you're telling the audience that nothing matters unless it's one of them. When Triple H took over creative following Vince McMahon's temporary exit in 2022, fans were hopeful. NXT's black and gold era had proven that the game had a deep respect for wrestling psychology, long-term storytelling, and giving underutilized talent a chance. And to his credit, Triple H has delivered in several areas. Matches have longer run times, feuds are more layered, and promos more grounded. But moments like this SmackDown call into question whether his vision is still intact or being compromised. Could Endeavor be pressuring WWE to lean on star power more aggressively? Is this a reflection of internal politics, or is Triple H simply reverting to the same playbook he once criticized? The online reaction was swift. Hashtags like #SmackDownBurial and #PushFultimers trended globally, with fans calling out the creative team for lazy booking and disrespecting the roster. Some noted that even when big names return, the impact isn't the same if fans don't see long-term payoff. It's 2025, not 2015, wrote one fan on X, formerly Twitter. We're not just gonna pop for a return and forget about the guys who've carried the show for a year. Another echoed the sentiment. It's not that we don't like the part-timers. It's that they shouldn't come in and erase the storylines we've been emotionally invested in. From a business perspective, there's no denying the power of shock value and big returns. WWE's shareholders and network partners want spikes in engagement. But fan loyalty is built on consistency, and SmackDown's audience has grown more sophisticated. WWE's most successful eras thrived when storytelling and character development were treated as paramount. Decisions like the one on this week's SmackDown risk alienating the very fanbase Triple H worked to cultivate. The key question now is whether this is the beginning of a trend or a one-time misstep. If Triple H and the creative team can balance the part-timers' return with a genuine elevation of current stars, there's room for redemption. But if this becomes the norm, if we see LA Knight relegated to a meaningless feud while a returning legend headlines SummerSlam, then the message is clear. The full-time roster isn't the priority. And that, as the veteran said, is a dangerous road to go down. Wrestling thrives on moments, returns, betrayals, swerves, but it lives on the backs of the weekly warriors. Triple H is at a crossroads. The SmackDown decision may have brought short-term buzz, but the long-term consequences are real. One booking choice has made the locker room, and the fans, feel like they don't matter. And unless WWE pivots soon, the future of SmackDown might look a lot more like the past many hoped we had left behind. Would you like a follow-up piece that explores which full-time stars were most affected by this booking move, or how WWE could course-correct heading into SummerSlam?